Hi there. Welcome to another Thrift Finds video. Everybody who's watching and everybody who's subscribing and everybody, thank you for watching. I got a lot. Uh, it's vinyl, it's CDs, so I'm gonna starting off with the LPs because there's less LPs than there is CDs. Sorry. Starting off with this one. This is Focus, Live at the Rainbow. I don't have this. Well, I need to glue it, but I didn't have this one on vinyl. It's US pressing on Sire, 1973, classic Focus, Jan Akkerman, Thijs van Leer. Progressive music. It's one of the few progressive acts I still really like. That's Focus. And the other one is Jethro Tull. I like that a lot. And of course, krautrock, stuff like that. Let's continue. Here we have Ananda Shankar, Sitar meets Moog. This is actually a lot of fun. Side B is more like traditional Indian music with Moog. And side A has a couple of covers like Jumping Jack Flash and Light My Fire. Light My Fire. So it's a little bit more fun. But yeah, I enjoy this. This is on reprise. Sitar music with Moog. Actually pretty good. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. It's the sun in my eye that makes me sneeze. Here we have a compilation, More Heavy Sounds, on CBS. This one features Laura Nyro, The Byrds, Taj Mahal, NRBQ, Pacific Gas and Electric, Chicago, Al Cooper, Janis Joplin, Johnny Winter, and Santana. I love these like label compilations. It's Dutch pressing on Orange CBS. They are so cheap, but there's also a lot of really good music on there. This was an intriguing album. I don't know if I'll keep this. But this is Deuter with Ecstasy. It's on the Koekoek label. I think I can show that label. There it is. Deuter started out in the early 70s doing electronic music that fell into the whole krautrock scene, but it's not really krautrock, it's more ambient. This one is dedicated to the Bhagwan, and it is good. It's just not really what I'm into, like ambient electronic music. But yeah, I had to pick this up for a buck. It's from 1979. This was not so good. This is Maria Moldauer with her self-titled album. It's on Warner Brothers. It's 1973. I thought it's on reprise actually. I thought it would be a little bit more Neil Young-ish. It's not. It's singer-songwriter, but not really that good. That's her, by the way. She does a version of Midnight at the Oasis, which is okay. But overall, not really my cup of tea. But if you like singer-songwriter stuff, I think it could be decent. I don't know. I got four more LPs. First up, Peddlers, live in London. I love the Peddlers. Yeah, what are they? They're jazz pop, I guess. This is from 1974. British pressing? Yeah, I think so. On EMI. And it's a really good album. There's another live album they did that I really would like, but I haven't found that one yet. But the Peddlers, everything by the Peddlers I don't have, I pick it up. Here we have the Love Unlimited Orchestra Music Maestro, please. Awesome. I love Barry White. I love the Love Unlimited Orchestra. I love Love Unlimited. Everything he has his hands in, it's funky. It's funky yet not like crazy difficult funk. This is funky but really nice to listen. Excuse me, nice to listen to. 1975. It's on 20th Century Records. Solid album. I really love this. I also picked up this. This is Herb Alpert and Hugh Masekela. The album is simply called Herb Alpert and Hugh Masekela. Kind of funky, soulful. It's a mixture of the sound that Herb had and the sound that Hugh had. So a little bit African, a little bit Latin. But yeah. Lee Ritenour is also on guitar, and otherwise I don't really know the artists, but there's a lot of Latin American artists on here as well. I really enjoyed this. This was fun. This was another interesting and fun record. It's on Elektra, and it's called Folk Song 65, from 1965, obviously. This is the US pressing. Folk music, blues, old school electro label. You get Tom Rush, Judy Collins, Hamilton Camp, Tom Paxton, the Paul Butterfield Blues Band, Fred Neil, Phil Ochs. There's a lot of like classic folk artists on here. And I just had to pick this up. And I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna close the blinds. 1 minute. Oh, the sun was really in my eye. Onto the CDs. First up, The Cramps, Smell of Female. Live album. It's a really short one, 9 tracks. The Cramps, what else can I say? I really, really like them. This is a 90s reissue on a label called Big Beat. It was 75 cents. I had to pick it up. This was interesting, but not really my cup of tea. I think you pronounce it Passe Simple. Passe Simple with Invisible Silence. That label there, it's called Innovative Communication, which is the record label started by Klaus Schulze in the 80s, I guess. Maybe late 70s, early 80s. This is from 1992, and it's ambient electronic with also normal instrumentation. It's okay, if you like ambient electronic, if you like Klaus Schulze's work from the 80s, 90s, you might really enjoy that. This was really, really good. Future Sound of London, ISDN, from 1995, 5, on Virgin. This is all live. And the way they did this was they transmitted this live through ISDN cable to various radio stations around the world, around Europe. I don't know. They also transmitted songs to the Dutch radio. I never heard it then, but I knew of this CD, and it's really good. It's very ambient, very cool. Future Sound of London. Here we have How by a band called Krang. The artwork is what drew me, and I discovered that this is actually a Dutch group. The album is from 1997. Online, it gets described as Tom Waits meets Captain Beefheart. Not really. I don't hear it. It's good. It's sort of experimental, bluesy kind of indie music, with some elements that could be regarded as Tom Waits, but it's their own thing, and I really liked it. So Krang. Then another Dutch act. This is Fosco with Omgekomen in Overschot. I'm not going to translate that. That's a Dutch, two Dutch words, three Dutch words that don't really make sense to me. It's a long CD. There's 14 tracks on here, but Fosco used to be a singer in another band that I really, really like. His full name is Bob Fosco. He's no longer with us anymore, but I just had to pick this up, and it's sort of a hit and miss. There's a couple of songs that I really, really like. They're the weirder stuff, and then there's the normal poppy stuff that I don't really get because it doesn't make sense. He's the stuff he normally did and he does on here is pretty absurd. Um, and then he does like straightforward pop songs as well. So that doesn't really work for me that well. It's okay. I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed the crazier stuff more than the normal pop stuff. Then Scramsy Baby. This is Et Maintenant Le Rock. Not a French band. This is another Dutch group. They're on Excelsior Records. That's the logo. It's an indie label that has been around since the mid 90s, maybe earlier. They are still around and they release album after album and all good albums. This is indie rock, like really noisy indie rock. I enjoyed it. So Scramsy Baby, if you like, your pavement-ish, but more noisy indie rock, check it out. All the rest, I have not heard yet. So this is Head Music by Suede, British indie music or Britpop or whatever you want to call it. 1999 album. I haven't heard this one yet, but I had to pick up Suede. Then here we have something called The Lashes. This is on Lookout Records, which is a punk label from the US. It's called the Stupid Stupid EP, and that's what it is. It's an EP. It's 4 tracks. Punk, probably. I really don't know. But I had to pick that up. This had a really cool cover, and it is an artist that I enjoy, kind of. It's Caro Emerald with the Metropole Orchestra. It's 6 tracks, so it's another EP. It's like an orchestra with Caro Emerald doing some of her better known tracks. She's an artist that mixes 50s lounge music with modern day pop music. I kind of liked her stuff. Not a huge fan, but saw this and I had to grab it. Dire Straits, this is Communique, which I have never picked up before, and I kind of slowly pick up the Dire Straits stuff because my dad used to listen to it. And I kind of enjoy their stuff now. Not a huge fan, but this is something I always tend to pick up. This is Red Hot and Latin. The Red Hot series started out like me, but when they got into the 90s, the mid to late 90s, they started to really embrace the world music, and in this case, it's Latin music. So you get mixes of like Los Lobos with Money Mark. David Byrne does some stuff. Fishbone is on here with a Latin American or Latin group. Buju Banton, so it's more reggae-ish. What else? Sepultura's on here. It is all over the place, and it's always good. The subtitle is Silencio equals muerte. So, yeah, interesting compilations. The stuff I'm going to show you now is stuff I picked up today. This is Josh Stone with Water for Your Soul. I like Josh Stone. She's a pretty good, you know, soul singer from the UK. And this is an album from 2015 that I've never heard before. Then 2 albums by this artist. This is J.W. Roy, or J.W. Roy. This is Kitchen Table Blues. He's a Dutch singer-songwriter, blues artist. The booklet should be in here. There's the CD. This is on V2 Records from, what year is this from? 2004. So singer-songwriter, blues kind of stuff. I got one more by him. Here is called Laagstraat 443 or Laagstraat 443. This is all in Dutch. This, I believe, is all in English. I don't know, there's 2 booklets in here. And there's the CD. So, yeah, another record. This one is from 2005. Picked up the soundtrack to Spy Who Shagged Me. Yeah, I don't know why. There's some stuff on here that are tracks that I probably don't have heard yet. There's an REM track on here. Green Day has a track on here. Flaming Lips, the Dr. Evil is on here. So that should be fun, I guess. 2 more. The Faz, Daily Lama. This is I think a normal album by them, a German electronic dance / jazz group. And this is from 2001. And the last record I got is Ani DiFranco. This is Dilate. And this one is from 1996. And I like Ani DiFranco. So there you are. That's my stack of CDs. And I got vinyl over there, so that's it. Thank you for watching. Leave some comments. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye.